2, 1, go.
We're group two, and we did the unethical trials of interventions to reduce perinatal transmission of HIV in developing countries. I'm Olivia, and I did summarization. The WHO was pregnant women in developing countries who tested positive for HIV. This took place in several countries within Africa, Asia, and the Caribbean. And then they were looking at different interventions like antiretroviral drugs, vitamin A, intrapartum vaginal washing, and HIV immunoglobulin therapy. And then next is Kylie.
Thanks, Olivia. So, this article was published in 1997 and speaks of research being conducted throughout the 1990s. The researchers of these studies found that placebo control groups would offer the quickest and strongest scientific evidence, even if it meant carrying out unethical study designs. One of the trials also wanted to test whether short-term HIV treatment would be more effective than nothing at preventing the perinatal spread of HIV, which unfortunately meant infecting infants. This article discredits those justifications made by the researchers. And next, I'll hand it over to Benedicta.
Thank you, Kylie. On ethical principles that were violated and why. The research violated justice, beneficence, and respect for persons. On justice, the trials employ susceptible population in developing country by administering to them placebo therapy instead of standard therapy. On beneficence, the researchers knowingly withheld established effective treatment from participants, exposing them and their infants to harm. On respect for persons, the research was compromised because the study was carried out on vulnerable population and informed consent may not have been duly sorted among the compromised. The next is Gabriel.
All right, me and Luke are going to talk about. So the study was ethical standards led to global reassessment of ethical guidelines for clinical research in vulnerable populations and developing countries as listed above. Outline the necessity of ensuring that all the research participants receive the best proven therapeutic methods, and then it also influenced revisions of research ethics protocols.
It also emphasizes the need for new ethical frameworks and cultural sensitivity when conducting research. Informed consent, respect for autonomy, and fairness are now central principles in global health research, shaping the policies that are made to aim and protect participants and ensure interventions are tested in an ethical manner.
And another topic that was discussed was equitable research practices. The critique of the article led to increased scrutiny of research designs to prevent the exploitation of disadvantaged populations. Also led to more just practices in global health research, leading to standard care for all participants.
It also underscores the importance of balancing scientific progress with the rights and well-being of participants, which influences modern ethical guidelines such as the Declaration of Helsinki and Good Ethical Practice Standards. And then this